On a recent flight back from Atlanta, I was seated next to a young lady, Elena. She was heading back to Sacramento via Chicago. She was a talker, and the guy seated on the other side of her wasn't having any of it. She had no idea who she was seated next to. Not too far into the conversation, I asked her if she was a church person. She said, "No, I'm not a church person." She said, "I'm Roman Catholic, so I believe in God, but not in the church." Then I asked if she was a conspiracy person. She said, "No, she was certainly not a conspiracy person," but she said, "I didn't go along with what she called the pandemic." And then she turned and asked me, "You didn't take the vaccine, did you?" They say you should never talk about politics, sex, or religion at a dinner party because you'll never be invited back. But conspiracy? Well, I guess it's all fair game at 36,000 feet altitude. Welcome. Welcome to Illinois Bridging Awareness. I'm Stanley Smith. I think it's safe to say we're having adult conversations. We're navigating triggers. We're seeing that we're all probably operating in a narrative, and we're resistant to programming. Also, we're navigating the ill effects of interrupters of power, money, and control. Most of us were just happy living our lives until we started encountering more and more interrupters. Most often, the interrupters stem from the idea that everything has been monetized, and we miss out on all that the alternative economy has to offer us, all the free stuff like air, water, sunshine, nature, and more importantly, relationship. Elena told me it's all about community. And then she told me that many groups are forming. We've experienced that here in Illinois. We've all been through a vetting experience, not of our own design. And somehow we've all found our way into small groups. It's where we need to be. Last week, Beth Rug shared her experience of watching things exit her life and then new things coming in. We sometimes hear that as the we need to let things go thing, but that's kind of a trigger for some of us because we don't really want to let anything go. We don't like to lose, even if it's giving up something we don't really like. Many prefer to hold on to the status quo because no matter how bad it is, it's familiar. But what I heard in Beth's talk was the idea that we need to be aware that things moving out of our life beyond our control and then seeing the new things coming in can be seen in a way that's not threatening, like the breathing in and the breathing out. Letting go of one breath makes room for the next one. God knows we're all weary, and He gives us rest. We all experience that almost every day of our lives. In my conversation with Elena, I was reminded that we're all called to be in community, and in community is most often where we experience what is needed. And often that's in a small group. It's not as sexy as a giant movement or mass awakening or revolution, but it's the way it operates. One person being in relationship with another person and then inviting one more person without the interrupters of power, money, and control, which often infiltrate larger groups when they operate outside a godly foundation. That's pretty much the situation we're all in right now in our country and in the world, but that's okay. We can fix that. We can fix that one person at a time, one conversation at a time, and then inviting one more. If you'd like to join us at Illinois Bridging Awareness, the Saturday call is every Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Time on Zoom. I will include my email in the description of this video. I'll be happy to send you an invitation. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.